Hello there. Thank you for clicking on this video. In this video, we're going to explore how to use algebra tiles to subtract polynomials. Now, if you haven't watched the little video on how to add them, please check that one out first. As we move into subtracting, one of the ways that we can talk about subtraction is adding the opposite. And we do this a lot when we talk about like 5 minus 3 is the same as 5 plus negative 3. So we add the opposite. Well, that definition still holds when you are adding or subtracting polynomials. So if I'm going to take my polynomial on the left, which is 3x squared minus 2x plus 4, and subtract 2x squared minus 3x plus 1, the strategy that we're going to use is to add the opposite. And this, for those of you that tend to make sign errors with your subtraction, this can really help you visualize what's happening there. So with this particular set of tiles, and you can do this with your hand set of tiles, to get the opposite for the thing that we're subtracting, we are simply going to flip the tile over. So you'll notice when I click flip, it flips it over, and the opposite of x squared is negative x squared. The opposite of negative x is positive x. So I'm flipping each of those, and the opposite of 1 is negative 1. And so literally you're going to flip everything over, and now it's adding the opposite. Now that we have the opposite, I can do what I did in the last video, which is add them together. So I'm just going to move these over and create one gigantic pile of tiles. So we are simply going to combine like terms. So here's all my tiles. And as we did in the last example, we're going to go look for those 0 pairs. So I have an x squared minus an x squared. Well, x squared minus x squared is 0, and I do not need that pair anymore. Here's another pair. X squared minus x squared is 0. Don't need that pair. Here's a pair, x minus x. Don't need those. X minus x again. Don't need that. Oh, having a little bit of an issue with my mouse. There we go. And last 0 pair, I have a 1 minus 1. So I don't need those. So my subtracted answer is x squared plus x plus 3. So if you approach it this way, it might really help you if you have trouble with the subtracting. Some would call it distributing the subtraction through, if you think about it as adding the opposite and flipping all of your tiles over.